Okay, good evening, also good morning. We're ready to start our evening program. You all can join with us to chant Loving Friendliness Discourse. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness. Above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or whenever awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Also your head is straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Again, take a deep and long breath. Let it go slowly. Your mind is relaxing, also your body. Whatever is object taken through faculties, all the objects are disappearing. Pictures are blurred, sounds are disappearing, tastes are disappearing, feelings are disappearing, sensation and accumulations are disappearing, mental objects are disappearing. Your mind is relaxed. You don't have anything in your mind. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Pay full attention to keep your mind in present. Your awareness is increasing. Also mindfulness. Tranquility is increasing along with happiness. You don't have sorrow, pain, unhappy thoughts, unwholesome thoughts, painful thoughts, revenge, lust, anger. All these thoughts are disappearing from your mind. In this wonderful moment, let us develop metta, loving friendliness thoughts. First of all, we can practice metta. We can develop loving, prettiness thoughts towards yourself. Moving your mind head to toes, generate loving, prettiness thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Metta is increasing. You feel wellness. You feel happiness. You feel peacefulness. You feel sorrowlessness and painlessness. Pay full attention. Develop metta. Let us share this metta with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. Let us extend all living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. Finally, we can develop loving kindness thoughts towards the universe, breaking all the boundaries and limitations. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy and peaceful. No boundaries, no limitation. Humans, non-humans, seen, unseen, living or coming to birth. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this metta development, let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Painful attention to your inhalation and exhalation. You can see where air is touching when you are breathing in, when you are breathing out. It might be end up your nostril, upper lips, your belly or your lungs. Select a place, keep your mind there and watch your natural breath, inhalation and exhalation. The mind is becoming a gatekeeper to see your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. As a result of your concentration, you are aware of your breath nature. Sometimes we are inhaling a short breath, sometimes we are inhaling a long breath. Also, we are exhaling a short breath, we are exhaling a long breath. Be aware whether it is a short breath or long breath. Developing your tranquility, try to see each and every movement of your breath, inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Rising, falling, rising, falling. You can see the nature of your breath. It's subject to change. The breath is not existing, it is just a process. In this process, the breath is very important for our life. We are considering as living beings, mentality, materiality and breath is the most important thing for this consideration. How is breath important for your life, even though breath is not me, breath is not myself, breath is not mine. The breath is changing, it's changing and changing. Through your breath, try to see impermanence. Pay full attention and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. When you are breathe in, you understand breathe in. When you are breathing out, you understand breathe out. When you have a short breath, you understand as short breath. When you have a long breath, you understand as a long breath. When happiness is increasing, you understand happiness is increasing. Any other defilements are increasing, you understand defilements are increasing. When defilements are decreasing, you understand defilements are decreasing and disappearing. Be mindful and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Whenever you notice the mind has lost its meditation object, come back and start again. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkhapattaca nidukkha bhayapattaca nibbaya Sokapattaca nisokha hontu sabbe pipanino. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Okay, now we can continue our Dhamma sermon. Today we're going to start the Dhammapada second Vagga, Appamada Vagga. Heedfulness. Persistence is Appamado Amatapadam, Pamado Machuno Padam, Appamatta Namiyanti Ye Pamatta Yatamata. This is the persistence. But second and third stanza are also connected with this persistence. Therefore, I would like to go through all these three stanzas. Etam visesato nyatva appamadam hi pandita appamade pamodanti aryanam gochare rata tejaino satatika nicchandalla parakkama pusanti dhira nibbhanam yogakkemam anuttara. Meaning of these stanzas are: heedfulness is the path to deathless. Heedlessness is the path to death. The heedful do not die. The heedless are like the dead. Distinctly understanding this difference, the wise intend on heedfulness, rejoice in heedfulness. Delighting in the realm of the Aryas, the constantly meditative, the ever steadfast ones realize the bond-free supreme Nibbana. Heedfulness is to the path deathless. Appamado amatapadam. Appamado means heedfulness. Appamado, heedfulness. Amatapadam, path to the deathless. Pamado machuno padam, heedlessness is the path to death. Heedlessness is path to death. Ye pamatta yatamata. Person who already heedlessness, that person already, even though he is living, but he already dead. Person who is heedful, that person even though died, his name is alive. This is the meaning of persistence. In here, appamada means heedfulness. Heedfulness means not, this is not considering about the time. I mean, we can consider time also, but in here, considering about your mental development. Heedful person have courage, determination, and that person can practice, put in his effort. He is in develop in his right effort. Heedful person. He ready to use each and every moment to practice Dhamma, apply Dhamma. And his nature is, he is living in this present moment. His heedful person is not living, heedfulness nature is, that person is living in this moment. He is not living in past or future. That person is not like a daydreaming person. He is facing reality. He is experiencing himself reality. This is the nature of heedfulness. The heedful person always living in this moment. He is experiencing himself, the nature. This is the way that person can realize Four Noble Truth. He is practicing Noble Eightfold Path, and mainly he is focusing to develop his right effort. Right effort, as you know, there are very important two things in right effort. First thing is realizing wholesomeness. Second thing is realizing unwholesomeness. Then when you realize your wholesomeness through your mindfulness and concentration, then you ready to develop that your wholesomeness thoughts. Realizing your unwholesomeness, then you ready to put effort to reduce that unwholesome thoughts from your mind, and increase in your wholesomeness. You ready to take same opportunity to decrease your unwholesomeness. This is the nature of heedful person. That person Noble Eightfold Path, practicing Noble Eightfold Path, basically he is aware, he is putting full effort to decrease unwholesomeness and increase wholesomeness. Time is very valuable for that person. Why? He ready to use that opportunity to develop his mindfulness, develop his concentration, tranquility. As you know, the Buddha, before become Buddha as a Siddhartha ascetic, he spent 6 years practicing self-mortification. Because he did not practice he did not apply self-mortification just to tame his mind, word and action. Because he used that opportunity, otherwise he used that opportunity to develop his insight, his wholesomeness. He put full effort to decrease his unwholesome thoughts and increase his wholesome thoughts. He did not want to spend any time for eating, sleeping, and doing some other things, giving opportunity for satisfaction of ear, nose, tongue, and whole body, and also mind. He did not want to give that opportunity to any of these faculties. He used this time benefits for himself to reduce his unwholesomeness and increase his wholesomeness. For what? To develop tranquility, to develop his concentration, samadhi. For what? To gain wisdom. This is the nature of person which we call appamada, heedful person. Even though that person not alive, he is not living, he already died, but his name is here. Just think about the Buddha. He passed away 2600 years ago. But even today we use his guidance, his teachings, and we ready to offer many things in name of him as Buddhist follower. Think about other followers, Jesus Christ followers. Jesus Christ also lived 2000 years ago. But his followers applying his Dhamma, his teachings, and also they are practicing, and also they are very devoutful to his teachings and him. That person lived 2000 years ago. Not only that, even you can think about other philosophers who lived in this world and scientists who lived in this world, some people who developed their qualities into top level who lived in this world, still their names remain with us. Among billions of human beings, we can memorize few of them. This is the nature. If you living might be 60 years or 70 years or 8 years, it does not matter the time period. Using that time period benefits for yourself and others, developing your heedfulness, you live in this world forever, even your body died. And also you have your own liberation. You work on your liberation, your establishment for your happiness. You are working on that, practicing so. But person who don't have heedful thoughts, he is always living with the heedlessness. That person, even though live, he look like dead body. He wasting his time. He do so many unwholesome things, unwholesome activities, which is harmful to that person and others. These kind of humans are not real humans. They just living in this world with the help of their previous good karma. But they don't gain, they don't develop any wholesome karma. So those kind of people are the people which we call pamada. Already they late. Late meaning here they pull with heedlessness. They don't have courage, they don't have energy, they don't have effort, nothing. They just live, spending their previous wholesome karma. Etam visesato nyatva apamadhami pandita. But there is a person which we call pandita. Pandita means wise person. Etam visesato nyatva, realizing this truth. Wise person realizing this truth. Appamade pamodanti. Aryanam gochare rata. That wise person ready to develop his heedfulness. Ready to develop his heedfulness. Then you should be a wise person to develop your heedfulness. Developing your heedfulness, Aryanam gochare rata. You ready to apply noble eightfold path, noble way to your life. Then third instance I saying, Tejaino satatika nicchandalla parakrama pusantidira nibbana yogakke manganuttaram. Constantly meditative. Meditative meaning here, not just sit in one place practicing, breathe in and out. It is not just meditation in here. What means in this stanza? Meditating means you are aware each and every moment thoughts that arising in your mind. You are completely aware. You are very concentrated, mindful about your thoughts and your behavior and also your words. Constantly. The ever steadfast ones realize the born-free supreme nibbana. Yoga kemang. Applying this method and practicing, developing and developing, then finally that person attain enlightenment, liberating from this sansaric journey. Who can do that? Wise. Wise one can do that. Wise one means who can think deeply, widely and quickly. This is the nature of his mind. He can think deeply, widely and quickly. He is not wasting time to decide, to recognize good and bad, wholesomeness and unwholesomeness. This is the nature of wise person. So now you can see appamada or heedfulness is very important for our life. We have to hate for what? Heedlessness, which is cause so many trouble for our life. So as being born as a human beings, we should develop our heedfulness to achieve our goal in our life. Buddha delivered this stanza. There was an incident. You might heard the name Samavati. Samavati was one of queen for King Udeni. King Udeni's wife, Samavati. Udeni had few wives. Among them, Samavati was one of famous wife. He had another wife, Magandhya. Magandhya had an incident with the Buddha. Before married to the king, one day the Buddha was traveling. Magandhya and his father met the Buddha. Seeing the Buddha, Magandhya's father made a proposal to the Buddha of his daughter, about his daughter Magandhya. He invited to his place to the Buddha, and inviting to the Buddha, he offered this proposal, marriage proposal to the Buddha. Then Buddha said, seeing Tanha Rati Raga, these celestial deities, even though my mind not shake about them, how about this lady comparing with those ladies? I'm already eliminated all the defilements, including lust and all other defilements, so I don't have any interest about these ladies. And also Buddha used their simile. This is like all ugly thing collecting into one pot, and then you decorated that pot. She is also like that. Inside so many ugly things. She is holding those ugly things, appearing in front of others as a beauty. But she is not beauty. Her inside is not beauty. She got these things as a private message. She got as a personal thing. And she developed anger to the Buddha. Then, when he became a wife to King Udeni, he wanted to revenge to the Buddha and develop in revenge, and then she started to do some harmful things to the Buddha. And she get to know Samavati was very close to the Buddha. She was following the Buddha's guidance, and she was very devout. Then she started to develop anger to Samavati too. Then she started so many harmful things to do to the Buddha and Samavati. First upon, she used to do some harmful things to the Buddha, but it did not work. Then finally she started to do harmful things to Samavati. Finally, somehow, at one incident, Samavati, along with her supporters, servants, 500 servants, she died in one place. The message went to the Buddha. Then Buddha said, even though Samavati died because of that incident, but she is not died because she already liberated herself in this sansaric journey. But even though you can see Magandia, she is alive, she is living, but she is living, look like, but she already died. She does not have any development in her mind. She is burning herself, doing unwholesome, accumulating unwholesome thoughts. This was the incident the Buddha delivered this stanza. So now we can keep these thoughts in our mind. We have to put effort to develop our heedfulness. Developing our heedfulness and developing our other qualities, then one day we can be liberated from this sansaric journey. Having that aspiration, we can practice the Dhamma. I think that would be enough for today. We can continue these sermons tomorrow. Thank you very much for your participation. Now it is time to share merits. First of all, we can think about our departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets. By the power of these merits, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. May they have peaceful, happy life. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Also, particularly today, I would like to make wishes, blessings upon Prasant's mom, who is in sick. By the power of our Kusala Chitta merits that you accumulated, may she be well, happy, and peaceful. Also, around the world, whoever is suffering from COVID-19, any other sicknesses, by the power of these merits, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they able to get rid of their suffering and their pain. Having that aspiration, we can make blessings upon them, saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May fear struck be free from fear. May grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Good night to West. Have a wonderful day.